This is a breath of fresh air. Freshness. This is what freshness smells like. I wear this perfume every day. This is how I want to be remembered. When I spray this perfume, guys, I feel like I have made it in life. This perfume, class. I'm not.
All that's said is done. All that's done.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dima Otutu and I am a content creator here on YouTube. If this is your first time coming across this beautiful face, please do not make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button. And also, if you end up enjoying this video or end up picking one perfume from this collection I'm about to show you guys, please give us a thumbs up as it helps YouTube push out this content to more users to watch. Now, with that being said, you already know what this video is about based on the title. I'm here to show you guys the perfumes I use, the ones I like. For now, this is what we can afford, and I really love all these perfumes so much, and I'm going to tell you guys what perfume they are, the notes, and also the type of fragrance they are. But please, disclaimer, I am not a professional. I am not a perfume connoisseur, so please bear with me if I don't get them right. I don't even know what they are made of. I went on Google and searched for most of the notes and I wrote them down in this book. So whenever you see me looking down, just know that I'm going to be calling the notes for each of these perfumes for you, for those that really care. But for me, I'm going to explain how each of these perfumes make me feel, and then where and what occasions will I put them on. And then I think that is it. I'm not going to rank them because honestly I actually love all of them so much, but definitely I have my favorites, and you even know by the way I describe them. And I also want to know at the end of this video what kind of perfumes you're using, and let me see if I can check that out. And then if you have any perfume here that you think you're going to check out after this video, also leave it in the comment section. And yeah, so now let's get into the video. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this particular one, Pure Poison by Dior. Okay, let's start with the notes first before I describe this perfume. So from my Google search, this particular perfume is a floral fragrance, and floral fragrances are my best. But then for the top notes, so if you don't know what top notes, middle notes and base notes is, so top notes is that first, you know, when you pick a perfume and you spray it, that first scent you get is what we call the top notes, and then the middle note is the one that you smell after the first after the top notes evaporates, and then the base note is the one you scent that stays longer actually after the middle notes evaporates. That's the one that maybe after like 5-6 hours you might not be able to smell the top and the middle again. That very last fragrance you smell is your base note. So now for the top note for this Pure Poison, we have jasmine, orange and bergamot. Please do not kill me if I'm butchering these words, please. I beg you. I'm going to leave them on the screen for those who really care. And then for the middle notes we have gardenia and orange blossom, and then for the base notes we have sandalwood, white amber, cedar and white musk. Guys, this perfume, wait, let me spray it so I can remember what it smells like. See, I'm a Nigerian, so I'm just going to explain how this perfume makes me feel with the type of things we see around us and the kind of women we have and we saw or watched growing up. Now, this particular perfume makes me feel very classy and elegant. I won't even lie. You know those kind of girls that we looked up to when we were growing up in their 20s, like middle 20s, that felt like they had their lives together. Like, I know where my next meal is coming from. Oh, I signed this contract yesterday. Oh, we're going to travel to Dubai. When I put on this perfume, I feel very elegant and classy. This perfume, I'm going to repurchase it again and again and again. It's actually one of the most expensive in my collection. It's over 100 euros and this is just 50 ml. This perfume, guys, I would recommend it. And the thing I like about it is that it's not very strong. You need maybe like 3 or 4 sprays and you're very good. Another thing I like to do, I like to mix my perfumes. So this guy, elegant, classy, grown, and have my life together. This perfume will make people turn and like, oh, what is she wearing? It is very awesome. So that is it for Pure Poison. One of my favorites, but not my best. The next one we are going to talk about is this Baccarat Rouge 540. This perfume is the most expensive in my collection. This perfume is very expensive, like you can Google it, right? Before I explain how this perfume makes me feel whenever I wear it, I mice this perfume. I wear it maybe once or twice a week. Now let me first of all read the notes for you before we explain. Baccarat Rouge, we have top notes bitter almond and saffron. Middle notes we have Egyptian jasmine and cedar, and then base notes we have amber woods and ambergris. Can you remember, I don't know if maybe when you were growing up, in Nigeria, we have these very rich people's homes that, you know, you come to their parlor, is all these very big chairs that have golds around them, maybe gold plated cushion. You see their mom coming down with her handbag and very nice flowing agbada gown with khaki, maybe bands, and then she comes down like, oh, Nanya, your friend is here, make sure you serve her food. All those very, very rich moms, like rich moms. When I spray this perfume, guys, I feel like I have made it in life. This perfume, class. When you Google, when you search for luxury perfumes, this perfume is always among maybe the first 10 or first 20. It is super dope. If you want to go for millionaire, billionaire kind of smell, the kind of smell like I have money, I don't need your help. That smell of I have my life together, I drive a Benz and I have just more than one car. I have Benz, I have range, I have I'm blabbing. But honestly, this guy makes me feel very successful. It makes me feel very accomplished and very rich. So that is what this perfume gives me. This perfume is dope. Now the next one on the list is my top 2. I love this perfume so much, and the person that introduced this perfume to me, there's this Nigerian vlogger that I love so much. I watch her vlogs a lot, Kamsi Namani. So I watched her perfume collection and it was on her channel that I found this first, and then she really talked highly about this perfume. The name of this perfume is Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. I might be butchering her name, but it's a good girl. And then when I traveled to Lisbon, as I was coming back, I saw it at the airport. I'm like, oh, I've always wanted to get this perfume, and then I tried it, guys. First of all, see packaging. See the packaging of this perfume. Like, guys, this perfume, sexy. Like, there is no other word that I can use to describe it. But before we get into that, let me quickly read the notes for you. So this is amber floral fragrance, and then the top notes are almond, coffee, and lemon. We have middle notes as tuberose, jasmine, sambac, orange blossom, Bulgarian rose, and then for the base notes we have cacao, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, amber, cinnamon, and cedar. Guys, this perfume, I said, is my top 2. This perfume is the way I got this perfume, or this perfume. For any lady out there, I would say make sure you have this in your wardrobe. Make sure you have this in your wardrobe. I'll wear this perfume to first date, Valentine's, anniversary. Maybe you're going on a romantic dinner with your partner. This is what you should wear. This is so nice. I can't explain how this is. Like, it's so sexy. It's so, it will make you feel very sexy, very bold and confident. Like, you know, when you're dressed, maybe your dressing might not even make sense, but when you wear this perfume, you will think that no one is above you. You know, I don't know if you're watching Lekki, Housewives of Lekki or something. There's this girl, Choma. Choma feels like she is on top of the world and no one can take her crown. That is what this perfume makes me feel like. This perfume is like, no one can dethrone me, no one. Guys, I love this perfume so much. It makes me feel very awesome, very confident. I love it so much. Now this brings us to the next one, which is this is actually my favorite of all time so far. Yes, it's not the most expensive, but it's also a little bit pricey for me. Is this Kayali musk. Kayali collections are dope. Kayali musk is doper. Now, the person that introduced me to this particular one, there's also this Nigerian vlogger I love so much. Her name is Ihoma. This Ihoma, on one of her vlogs, she mentioned that if you want to get Kayali, get this, and it's unisex. I thought she was joking. She also makes perfumes. I really wish I can get her perfume, but I think it's just Nigeria and Dubai for now. This perfume, Kayali musk, let's first of all read the notes before I talk about how this perfume makes me feel. So for Kayali musk is a floral woody musk fragrance, and then for top notes we have freesia and lotus, and then for middle notes we have musk and jasmine, and then for base notes we have vanilla and sandalwood. I wear this perfume every day. This is how I want to be remembered. You know how someone walks into a room and you're like, did this person just come here or did this person just leave? This is how I want to be remembered, with this smell. For now, because the perfumes, the list I have in my notebook for my perfumes, I know that by the time I'm able to afford all of them, this one I might not even remember it. But for now that we're still in the trenches, this is my best. Like, you know guys, sometimes when I am walking, maybe I've sprayed it in the morning, and then maybe I'm walking and it's like 4 p.m, 5 p.m, and I want to take a walk. If I just go to my collection and I'm tempted to, I'll just be like, no, my Kayali musk. This perfume is what every single girl should have. You see, this perfume and good girl, if you mix the both of them together, you're unbeatable. So this perfume is awesome. This perfume is sweet. This perfume is, I don't know if I have a word to describe it. Like, it's very personal to me. I don't even know why. Like, the perfume is very, God, I smell it. This perfume is very personal to me. Whoever made this, I feel they made it for me. It makes me feel like me. It makes me feel very, you're going to get there. You're there. You have what it takes. I know people will be like, this perfume you're describing like this. So yes, like guys, I love people that smell so well. I love people that smell nice. So this Kayali musk, it will always be in my collections. Like, anytime you come to my collection and you don't see this, just know that Kayali musk around me is sold out. Okay. The next one I'm going to talk about is Red Door Elizabeth Arden. This perfume is in the middle for me. When I say in the middle, it's not my best, it's not my worst. It's just, the perfume is a bit what's the word? Let's say is a bit harsh, but harsh in a good way. Like, this perfume is great, right? If it finishes, I don't know if I'm going to purchase it again though. But when I wear this perfume is maybe when I'm going to the gym, or when I'm taking a walk, or maybe I just want to quickly grab something from the grocery store. Like, it's very grown. It's just like, you know, I'm a grown girl, I'm supposed to smell nice kind of perfume. But let me quickly read out the notes to you. So it's an amber floral fragrance, definitely. Top notes: rose, orange blossom, plum, violet, peach. And then for middle notes we have honey, we have carnation, rose, tuberose, jasmine. And then for base notes we have sandalwood, amber musk, and cedar. So this perfume, I would, if you're someone that likes smelling mature, If you're someone that likes, you know, or when people say, oh, she has her life together, she doesn't really joke around like that, you can't really play with her, she's to herself. That is what this perfume makes me feel like. I actually also got this recommendation from, I think, Kamsi. I can't remember, but I shall know that I was watching one YouTube video and the person mentioned it. So it was part of perfume that was gifted to me. I didn't buy it myself, but then it's not bad. It's not my best and it's not my worst, but it's something that if it finishes, I will reconsider before purchasing it again. Now this brings us to the next one, which is Moschino Toy 2 Bubblegum. This perfume, I bought it in Raji. So the first time I actually had to try this perfume was when I was traveling to, was it London? I think I was traveling to London and I had a lot of time. So at duty free, I was trying to, because what I used to do when I'm traveling, I'll just try out perfumes and then write them down to know which one I'll try. This perfume is bubblegum. If you know bubblegum, then you know this perfume. So why I bought it is that sometimes I like to smell like a baby. I like to smell like a baby, and I love bubblegum, one, and then I love the smell of bubblegum. So when I tried it, I was like, what? You know, this perfume is, if you want someone to tell you, oh, I'm going to eat you up, this is the perfume for, this is the perfume. This perfume just reminds me of secondary school, high school a lot. Like when, you know, high school, you maybe a border, because I was in boarding school, a border that is very neat, you know how to dress neatly, and then, you know, you have your scarf, you have your sandals very clean, your day wear very ironed, and then you spray something like this. This just makes me feel very 19, 18-year-old-ish, which I don't like feeling old. In my head, I'm still very young. In my head, I feel very 22, even though I'm 27, but in my head, I feel very 21, 22-ish. So I like smelling very, very young. This is a breath of fresh air. Freshness, this is what freshness smells like. So if you want to feel like you're 19, 18, like very young and cheeky, then this is the perfume for you. But I don't always wear it alone. I always like mixing it either with the Good Girl or with Kayali or with Poison. But yeah, I would rebuy this when it finishes because I try to tone it down with one of my floral fragrances. And then for this Toy 2 Bubblegum, is a floral fruity fragrance. Definitely the fruity is there. I smell it, I feel it, I know it. And then the top is candy fruits, definitely lemon, bitter orange. And then the middle notes, we have bubblegum, obviously, we have Bulgarian rose, berry, peach, cinnamon, ginger. And then for the base is musk and cedar. This perfume, if you want to smell cheeky, you want to smell like you're still a teenager, this is the perfume for you. This is the perfume to go. I love it so much. Like, when you're going for a sleepover, when you're going for a sleepover, wear this. I would wear this when I'm going for a sleepover. I would want to mix it with a very light floral fragrance. It goes really well. It's sweet. It's chewable. It's like when someone hugs you, the person won't want to leave you alone. That's what this perfume gives me. Now, this brings me to the next one, which is Dolores PERFUME. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well, but the first word is Dolores. And then this is a French word. I don't really know French, so let me not butcher it for people. But you see this perfume? This perfume is rich auntie vibes. There is nothing else to it. Like, you can't tell me nothing. You know all these very rich aunties in their 40s, late 30s, mid 40s that are not married but they are rich. Those aunties that when they come to your house, you know you're going to get mint money. Those aunties that when they come to your house, they have this black handbag with very long flowy gown and maybe sandals, and then their car, they will just pium pium, the car will close and then they will walk in. You will not go and hug them. This is their perfume. This perfume, very sweet. So this perfume is top notes Italian plum, saffron, middle note Bulgarian rose, jasmine, sambac, and then base note is liquid amber and papyrus wood. I don't know if I got that last one very correctly, but this is rich auntie vibes. There is nothing else. Like, if you just want to smell like a rich auntie, maybe you have nephews and nieces and you're going to visit them, this is your perfume. Like, you don't even need to think twice. This is your perfume. So I'll wear this perfume maybe when I'm going for a gathering with my colleagues. Maybe we are going for maybe a picnic, or maybe even a dinner. This is something I would wear for a gathering with like elderly people. This is what I will wear. Now this brings us to the next one, which is Red Vanilla by Zara. So this is actually the cheapest in my collection. I got this when I went to Zara to pick up some clothes, and then as I was checking out, I just saw it. It was very close by, because what I normally do when I go to shop, sometimes even when I was in Nigeria, I just like having a very small perfume that I can just pick up and spray. So when I saw this was just what it reminded me of. I'm someone that sprays every morning when I bathe and every night, so I needed a night perfume, and then when I saw this and I smelled it, it was really nice. So I usually just spray this at night most times when I'm going to bed, because it's very light and it smells like coffee. I don't know how to explain it, but it just gives me warm vibes, very warm. But I'll quickly read it out for you. So this Red Vanilla, top notes pear and blackcurrant, and then the heart is vanilla, and then the base is patchouli and tonka bean. So this perfume, I wouldn't say there is so much depth to it. It doesn't have so much depth, but it's something that is very light, that I can easily wear and go to bed, and then when I wake up I smell very nice. I smell really, really good when I wake up. So this is the perfume for you. And then you can also wear it maybe when you're going to the gym in the morning. If I'm going to the gym in the morning, this is my go-to perfume as well. And then maybe if you want to go for grocery shopping very close by, I can also wear this. This is very light. This is, I wouldn't say it's classic, I wouldn't say it's elegant, but I would just say it's very warm. Like if someone hugs you, the person will be like, nice, you smell good. This is the perfume. And then we come to the last but not the least. I wouldn't say that I have so much love for this one. It's very unisex and is basic for me, honestly. But what brings it out for me is when I mix it. When I spray it alone, I don't really feel very confident when I spray it alone. It's just there for me. If you notice, it's still very full. Like I wouldn't throw it away, but I won't repurchase it. I like the packaging as well. I like this girl in heels, but that is just it. The packaging is very nice. The smell is not bad, don't get me wrong, but if not, I would have thrown it away. The smell is not bad, but it just doesn't make me feel confident. I have to layer it with maybe even 2 more perfumes before I can be like, oh, okay, I feel good. So this perfume is just there for me. It's also like a night perfume as well. It's not something that I'll wear out during the day, maybe for a very big occasion. It won't even come close to mine. But the perfume is very nice. It's not very harsh. And then for the top notes is blood orange and mandarin orange, and then the middle is honey, gardenia, orange blossom, jasmine, peach, and then the base we have caramel and patchouli. So this perfume for me is an okay perfume. I wouldn't repurchase it. It's Scandal by Jean Paul, I think. I can't remember very well. It's Scandal by Jean Paul. Maybe other types of his perfumes or her perfume, other types might be very great, but this one is okay. It's not something that makes me feel very confident. I'm trying to change my mind, but it's difficult. Like, it's nice, guys. Like, it's nice, but it's not my best. It's not my best 5. It's not my best 7. So I just wear it mostly maybe during the day when I'm working from home and I just finished bathing and I just want something light that won't choke me. I go for it. If you're someone that doesn't, you're someone that doesn't really like scents a lot, Because I know that I don't really like when people actually even use scents. So if you're someone like that, then maybe you can go for this. I'm someone that wants to smell myself. I always smell myself, and I want, like, even when I don't remember to wear one, I still want to smell very good, and this won't give it for me. So guys, this brings me to the end of the video. Let me know how you guys feel about these perfumes that I just mentioned. Let me also know the perfumes you use, or the ones you have used here that maybe you think you're going to repurchase or you're never going to repurchase. Just tell me in the comment section. I would really appreciate that. And thank you so much. Please make sure to subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. And if you're new to the channel, I see you. Welcome, 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 and I hope you stay longer. Please tell me what other videos you want to see on this channel, and I'll be very glad to create those videos for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.